Well, let's start with five core courses. First, we have a competitive. We have here intense competition because the global market it's it's highly, and we have a number of players in this industry. And also, that's not the only thing. We have another part with a geographical, with a mayor of players spread across various countries. We have in another part and a new entrance, barriers to entry. The first thing is the high capital invest. That's the important. And however, in this we have many opportunities in this market. And another price subsidized products. Here is an increasing for a subsidized products with a bioplastic, glass, and a metal, which are perceived as a more sustainable than the traditional plastic. Also, we have bargaining power of supplier. The plastic industry relies heavily on phytochemicals, and we have also a sustained bargaining power, especially if there is an up in the price. And finally, we have a bargaining power of buyers. Here we have a range of multinational corporations, and also we have an
Hi everyone, my name is Guillermo Guzman Rodolf, and I'm going to talk about the Porter's Diamond. So first, I'm going to talk about the farm strategy, structure, and rivalry. So Mexico is a country that have a lot of potential in what using recycling materials is, specifically in the plastics. The country uses a lot of PET, having a 55% rate of recycling all of the plastic used in Mexico. The value of the recycling market till 2021 in Mexico was only of 20 billion of Mexican pesos a year, which means that there is still a lot of growth opportunity. The most recycled plastics in the country are polyethylene (PE) with 51.2%, followed by PET with 22.1%, and polypropyl with an 18.2%, which together represents the 91% of the plastics recycled in the country. This is followed by PVC with 2.1%, polystyrene or EPS with 1.8%, and the rest that conforms at 4.6%. The demand conditions. The three most important demand conditions in the industry in Mexico are environmental awareness and concerns. And this is because if the country doesn't find important the recycle thing, they won't support different projects that will try to innovate in the market. Second is regulations, because depending on what type of different regulations the country has, it will affect positively or negative to the market. And for last, the cost competitiveness. This it is crucial to take in account because the difference of the cost of recycling different materials, such as plastic, it has a lot of differences in which the recycled plastics versus the cost of the virgin raw materials. That are the plastics. For the third point, I want to talk about related and supporting industries. These industries are that are directly connected with the recycled plastics in Mexico are the plastic manufacturing and the machinery and equipment suppliers. So, the plastic manufacturing is crucial to have because the suppliers of the raw material are important to the production. So, in this case, the raw material are the plastics and the machinery and equipment suppliers. This is important because if there aren't any suppliers, or if the suppliers give the equipment with high prices, so there is going to be anyone that will want to enter or invest in the industry. And for the last but not least point of the diamond, I want to talk about the factor conditions. The main factors that affect the industry in Mexico are technology, availability to raw materials, capital, and skilled workers. For the technology, the access to advanced technology and infrastructure is essential for the efficiency and competitiveness of the industry. For the second point, the availability to raw materials is the plastic is the base of everything in this industry, so it is crucial to have an easy access to them. For the capital, it is because the recycling industry is very expensive, so it requires a lot of money to work in the area. And for the skilled workers, it is important because if there aren't any workers that are capable to operate with the recycled materials or the equipment, so everything will just be a failure. Thank you.
Based on the CPM matrix that we have created, comparing the plastic industry in these countries, we can observe that United States and Germany emerge as leaders in the plastic industry, scoring high in several aspects. They have strong access to international markets, production capacity, infrastructure, and significant investment in research and development. On the other hand, Mexico and Canada show moderate competitiveness, with the strengths in areas such as the export of recycled plastics and compliance with the environmental regulations. However, there is a room for improvement in Mexico in aspects such as a production capacity and investment in research and development. And for this case, we can add the importance of cost of production for competitiveness in the plastic industry.
In Mexico, the plastic industry stands at a crossroads shaped by cultural, administrative, geographic, and economic factors unique to the country's context. Culturally, Mexico's diverse landscape presents to the spectrum of attitudes and behaviors towards plastics, uses, and recycling, demanding nuanced approach to product development and marketing strategies tailored to different consumer segments. Administratively, Mexico's participation in trade agreements like the USMCA offers promising opportunities for the plastic industry, particularly in the export of recycled plastics. However, navigation, regulatory framework, and compliance stands is crucial to capitalize on these opportunities and ensure continued market access. Geographically, Mexico's strategic location presents both advantage and challenge for the plastic sector. While manufacturing hubs benefit from proximity to the transportation networks and export markets, remote regions face logistical barriers that require innovation solutions to enhance supply chain efficiency and competitiveness. Economically, Mexico's growing economy and manufacturing process provide a fertile ground for investment and expansion in the plastic industry. Yet, economic fluctuations, currency risk, and production costs underscores the need for adaptive strategies to sustain. In navigating these complexities, business in Mexico plastic industry must leverage cultural insights, navigate administrative landscape, optimize geographic advantage, and adapt to economic realities to drive sustainable growth and success. By understanding and
First of all, let's delve into the political landscape. Mexico's regulatory framework plays a pivotal role, with government policies promoting environmental sustainability and circular economy initiatives. Additionally, trade agreements significantly influence the import and export dynamics of recycled plastic materials and products. And now move on to the economic factors. The stability of Mexico's economic is crucial. Fluctuation can affect consumer spending and industrial investments in recycling infrastructure. Furthermore, understanding market demand domestically and internationally is essential, especially considering how economic downturns may impact consumer behavior. And now let's explore the social dimension. The level of environmental awareness among Mexican consumers and businesses is rising, fostering a growing demand for recycled plastic products. Cultural attitudes towards recycling also shape market dynamics, influencing adoption rates and consumer preferences. Now, from a technological standpoint, advancements in recycling processes and product innovation are driving market growth. Innovations in sorting, cleaning, and processing plastic waste enhance efficiency and the quality of recycled plastic materials, making them more competitive in various industries. Turning to environmental consideration, the state of waste management infrastructure is crucial. Adequate facilities and systems are necessary for the efficient collection, processing, and distribution of recycled plastics. Moreover, compliance with environmental regulation is essential to ensure sustainable operations. And finally, we must consider the legal landscape. Compliance requirements and intellectual property rights are significant factors influencing market participants. Adhering to environmental regulations and safeguarding intellectual property are crucial for businesses operating in the recycled plastic market.